All right, hello everybody. Welcome to week 3 of Stretch and Strengthen. Hope you all are having a good day. And we're gonna get right into it with our warm-up. So go ahead, put one foot forward. All right, and bend that front knee. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Do that again, inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. Good. Let's do some pulse lunges. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Now straighten that front leg, toes up, bend the back leg, reach and pull, stretch the hamstrings. Nice and slow. Good. Now take that back leg with the opposite hand and balance. You can just do a quad stretch, or you can make it into a modified dancer pose. Breathe. Good. Now let's bring the other foot forward. Do the same thing on the other side. Bend that front leg. And inhale. Sweep the arms up. Exhale. Exhale. One more like this. Good. Now let's do some little lunge pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Straighten that front leg, toes up, bend the back leg. Reach and pull to the other side. Stretch that other hamstring. Good, last one now. Let's stretch the other quad. All right, good. Let's go into warrior. So, front leg, toes facing the front of the room. The front heel is square with the back arch. You're bending that front leg. Arms out nice and straight, parallel to the floor. Hold it here. Breathe. Look past the fingertips. Nice and strong. Keep the abdominals nice and tight. Contract through the legs. And let's inhale and bring the arms up and extend the leg. Exhale. Again. Good. Now keep that front leg bent. Put the back arm around the back. Front arm goes up over the head and arch your back. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Breathe. Look up to your hand if you can. Reverse warrior. Good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Make sure your feet are all squared up. Bend that front leg. Hold it here. Deep breaths. Good. Do this move with intention. It's a strong move. All right, now up, inhale, and exhale. Just flow through these moves. They should work you, but they should feel good too after sitting. If you sit down all day, so just flow through these moves and enjoy them. One more like this. And down. Wrap that back arm behind your back. Front arm goes up over your head. Legs are nice and strong still. Abs are tight. Breathe. All right. Good. Okay, so your feet are in the same positions. Okay, and we're just going to do a little triangle. So down. Hold it here. So again, as I've said before, you're pressed up against that glass. Pretend you're pressed up against like a glass wall. And so you want your whole body to be square. You want your hips to be square. You don't want it leaning forward like that, okay? Look up past your fingertips, breathe. Everything should be contracted here. Good, now let's come up. Inhale and down, exhale. We'll do 3 more of these, nice and easy. Good job. All right, stay down this time. Bend that front leg into a right angle pose. Same thing, only that front leg is bent. Now, as I said, you can put your hand or your elbow on your leg if you want to come up higher into a modified pose, okay? It's not how far you go down, it's just really how well you feel that stretch. Okay, let's come up and let's bring the other toes forward. Let's do the triangle on the other side. Here we go. Inhale, let's hold it here for just a second. Keep your body nice and flat against that glass. Breathe. Feel that stretch through the hip, all through the side of your body, through your legs. Your arms should be getting a good stretch. All right, let's come up. Inhale and down. Again, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you ever have any questions, you can put them in the chat box and I can answer them after the class. Inhale, exhale. Okay, down to right angle. Nice and straight, okay? Breathe. Let's add a little movement up and down. Up, down. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Good. Now come to the front and just inhale. Little back extension. Exhale into a little chair squat. Let's do it again. And exhale. Again. Inhale and exhale. Let's hold it here for just a second. All right, so let's do a wide leg here and forward fold. Just hold it here for a second. And slowly roll up, keeping your legs wide. Bring your hands together and let's just do some pliés. Down and up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Now we're gonna pulse it out. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay down. We're just gonna lift the heels up, down, up, down. Good. breathing. And last one. All right, stay right here. We're gonna go into tree pose. All right, so for tree pose, you can put your foot here on the calf, the inside of the calf, or you can try to put it on the inside of the quad. And once you feel like you're stable, abs are nice and tight, you can either do this, nice and tall, or you can try to lift your arms into branches. You might sway a little bit in the wind like me. That's completely fine. And just breathe. Helps to focus on a point in front of you. It's a great balance move. Keep going. Okay, bring it down. Take it out. Let's do the other side. So go ahead and put your foot on the inside of the opposite leg. Get your balance. Abs are tight. You can bring your hands like this. And you can always put your hand on a wall if you need support. It's fine too. And if you want, you can try to lift your arms up to the sky. Keep breathing. Hold it here. Really focus on what you're doing here. Everything's working. All right, good job. Okay, so now we're going to come down into the mat, but to get down there, we're going to do the beginning of a sun salutation. So follow me, I'll go real slow. Inhale and exhale, forward fold, flat back, halfway down, and then come up, and then come all the way down. You can step or jump back into plank. All right, we're going to go into modified plank. And tops of the feet down. You're gonna come down, chaturanga, and you can either come into a cobra or up dog where your legs are lifted. Hold it here for a second. Okay, now put your toes on the mat. Let's go into downward facing dog. Hold it here for just a second. Hips to the sky, your legs don't have to be completely straight. Okay, come down. Let's go into a cobra and bring those feet up if you want. Breathe. Okay, you can bring the feet down. And we're gonna go just do a little half push-up. So halfway down, half modified push-up, and up. Back into that cobra variation. We're gonna do that one more time. Breathe. Okay, bring the feet down. Modified plank, half push-up, and up. Let's go into cobra one more time. Good. Go to child's pose real quick if you want to stretch it out a little, and then we're going to go back into downward facing dog. Hold it here. Feel that nice stretch through the lower body. Push the palms into the mat. You're pushing your hips away from your hands. Doing the nice stretch through both the lower and upper body, and breathe. Okay, now we're just gonna bend our knees real slow and up slow. 3 more of these, okay? Down, 2, up, 2, down 2, up 2, 1 more. Good, come down into cobra. Again, bring those feet up. We're just gonna point our toes and just pedal back and forth. Keep breathing. let's go back into downward facing dog. One more time, we're gonna do that one more time. Hold it here, nice deep breaths. Good, come down. Bring the feet up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, all right. Staying in this position, bring one foot forward. And you can keep the knee down if you have a blanket and you want to put it under your knee, go ahead. And just put your hands on the inside here and just feel that stretch, open your hip. And we're gonna do 4 little pulses. 4, 3, 2, good. And if you want, only if you feel like you have enough support with your hands on the mat, you can bring your foot, bring all the weight to the outside of your foot and kind of bring your knee out for a little deeper stretch, but only if it feels okay to you. Only if you feel like you have that support. And just bring the arm up and breathe. Look past the fingertips. Just enjoy the moment, enjoy the stretch. Good, let's go to the other side. So bring the other foot forward. Okay, you can put your knee down. Some people like to put their knee up the whole time. I'm gonna put mine down. And your hands go up next to the foot on the inside, and you're just gonna feel that stretch through the hips. Take some deep breaths. And if you want to do some pulses, nice and slow. 3, 2, good. Now, if you feel like you want to, you can bring all the weight to the outside of your foot. Kind of tilt your foot up, out to the outside. Take some deep breaths. So if you can see, I'm just lifting it up like on the inside. Okay, put the foot back completely on the floor, and if you want, bring that arm up, stretch. Have a nice stretch through your torso. More seconds. Breathe. All right, good. Okay, so now we're gonna go into a dolphin pose. So you can bring your forearms down onto the mat, and I'll demonstrate. You just bring your hips up, and it's kind of like a down dog, only your elbows are on the mat. So when you are ready, go ahead and try it. This is a strengthening pose, as well as a stretch. You're gonna feel it in your upper body, your abs, but you're gonna feel that nice stretch in the lower body still. Keep breathing. If you need to come out of the pose, go ahead. Come into child's pose if you need to. Focus, just a couple more seconds. Okay, come down. Now we're gonna come to one side, gonna come down onto our side, bring our top knee over the body, and if you can, try to grab your back foot with your back hand and just grab onto the top leg with your other hand and just lay on the floor and feel that nice stretch. And as a modification, you don't have to grab that back foot, okay? This is called a cattail pose. Just hold it here for a little bit longer. All right, let's go back into the dolphin pose again. So on your forearms, and take a nice deep inhale, lift your hips. Let's really focus on what you're doing, what muscles are working. You're pushing through those forearms, hips up to the sky. Keep breathing. All right, I'll let you come down and come to the other side. We'll do the cattail on the other side. So bring the other leg over the top, grabbing the back foot with the back hand, and just enjoy this pose. Focus on your breath. If any thoughts creep into your head, just let them go like a cloud floating by. This is all about what we're doing in the present moment. This is our time to just rejuvenate. All right, good job. Okay, so we're gonna work the abs a little bit. So come onto your side and your bottom arm can just go straight out in front of you. Your top arm can go behind your head. Your hips are stacked and your top leg is bent. And with an exhale, you're going to lift up through the elbow, reach toward the foot, and then come back down. Inhale. Okay, so let's try a few of these. Exhale, inhale. Good. Nice and slow. Three more. One more. Good, now come on up and bring your hand over your head and just feel a stretch through the side of your body. Breathe. All right, let's do that on the other side. So come on to your other side. Bottom arm straight out in front of you, top arm behind your head, top leg is bent, bottom leg is straight. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach. Six, 5, 4, nice and easy, 3, 2, one more. Good. Now come on up, bring the other arm over. Okay, come on your back. We're just gonna work the abs a little bit more. Bring one knee to the chest. You can have your head up or down, whichever works best for you. Point the toes and switch. Pulse it for 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, one more. Good, and bring the knees to the chest and come down. Take a Nice deep breaths. We're going to do that one more time. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And down. Inhale and exhale. So let's stretch out those abs we just worked. We're going to start out in Sphinx pose. So that's a cobra, only your forearms are on the mat. This is it right here. So it's kind of like a modified cobra. Inhale and exhale. Now you can stay here or you can come up to cobra. And come back down to Sphinx. Back up to cobra. And down. Okay, now I'm gonna do bow pose, which is both feet like this. Now, if you don't wanna do that, you can do opposite. You can just do one side like this. Okay. So do a little on one side. And then when you're ready, switch sides. Otherwise, come with me and do the bow. Breathe. And come down. All right, let's finish with pigeon. So you're gonna bring one leg up like this. And pigeon is basically stretching through that outer thigh. It's also opening the hips a little bit. Now you can stay up here or you can come down, whatever feels best to you. All right, let's do the other side, pigeon. So bring the other leg up front. Stay up here, or you can come down. And a way to challenge yourself with this is try to reach that foot to the back of the room. That'll give you a little bit deeper stretch. Keep breathing. All right, come on out of that. Good job. If you have a cushion or your blanket, you can sit on it. We're just gonna do a couple cool down moves. So inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, hands behind the head. Open that chest. Exhale, round the back. Feel a nice stretch through the back. Come on up. Let's turn to the side. And other side. And let's do a mermaid. So bring one leg forward like this. Other leg goes back behind you. Come up onto your knee and just bring your arm up overhead. Stretch the back and just feel that stretch through the hip. We work the hips pretty well today. Or open them up. And now fold forward. You can come down as far as you want. All right, so bring the other leg forward now. And come up onto the knee, other arm goes up overhead. Breathe. a stretch to the front of your body, into the hip. Breathe. Okay, come on down and forward fold. All right. So that was wonderful, guys. Thank you so much. I see it's 30 minutes, so we're going to skip our meditation for today. I hope you have a great evening and you feel a little more relaxed and rejuvenated and stretched out. And if you have any questions, just let me know, and I will record this and have it ready for you on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good night, and I will see you next week.